Okay. So now what we have done is, so based on the, so I have told you about the machine learning algorithms now. Okay. Now here what happens, the next thing we are going to, so whatever the machine learning, supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement, what I have told now. Similarly here I am going to apply now it for the, okay. Now what happens if you are having, if you are going to use a deep learning algorithms. Okay, what is the deep learning algorithm? This especially the deep learning algorithms we are going to make use of when we are having the huge data. Okay, when we are having the huge data, so that time we are going to make use of machine and deep learning algorithms. Okay, here what happens? Okay, in the deep learning means it will go in the depth to understand the concepts. Okay, more deeply. Okay, so that is why they have mentioned it as a deep learning algorithms. Okay, now here what happens? In this deep learning algorithm. So here in what we are going to be in the some projects we are going to show the comparison study. Okay, whether machine learning algorithms are better or deep learning algorithms are better. Okay, now when it comes to the deep learning algorithms, there is a concept called as a neural network. Okay, so these are the concepts we are going to make use for the our projects. So it is a neural network. Okay. Now, as I have told here is the classification algorithms. Okay. Now, when we, so now here I told you when I am the target, okay, healthy and healthy, like how I am going to, in the machine level, how I am going to use the KNN, naive Bayes, decision tree, random forestry, SVM, XGBoost. Now, similar way when we are having such kind of data set, and if I want to apply deep learning algorithm, so that time I am going to use a ANN algorithm. Okay, so that is a artificial, okay, neural network. So in this artificial neural network, this or MLP, multi-layer perceptron. This algorithm. So ANN, or some we call it as a multi-layer perceptron. These algorithms we are going to, and also we are going to use a RNN, recurrent neural network. Recurrent neural network. Okay, ANN, artificial neural network, multi-layer perceptron, or artificial network, multi-layer, or RNN, recurrent neural network. So these are the algorithms we are going to make use when we are instead of, if I'm going to use a deep learning algorithm, instead of KNN naive Bayes, I can use it the RNN, multi-layer, RNN, sorry, ANN and RNN algorithm for my project. Okay, so suppose if I am going to use a, now if I am having the data sets like stock market prediction and all those, so that time instead of using in the now what I told in the machine learning, in if you are having a stock market data sets, weather prediction and all those things, if you are going to use a regression algorithms in the machine learning, in the deep learning you need to use a LSTM, long short term memory. Okay, long short term memory. This algorithm I'm going to make it for when I'm having the continuous data sets. Okay, if you are having the products like stock market and all those, so that time we are going to make use of this long short term memory algorithm. This algorithms comes under this RNN only. So RNN can be used for the both classification as well as for the regression algorithms. But ANN is mainly used for the classification algorithm. Okay, in what happens? So here we are going to show the comparison study whether the machine learning algorithms are better or deep learning algorithms are better. Okay, so this is what you are going to explain. Need to explain it to your mentors. Understood? Okay, so when it comes to machine learning, KNN enables for the classification and regression, linear regression for the regression. Similarly, for the classification in deep learning, ANN, and for the regression, ARN, LSTM. Like that, you need to explain them based on your projects, whatever we have given the algorithms. Okay, understood? And if you are having, we can use a CNN also. Okay, CNN for the classification algorithm. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Instead of ANN, RNN, CNN also we can use for the classification algorithm. CNN means convolution neural network. Okay. So this convolution neural network is mainly used for the image purpose, but we can use for this kind of data also. HBP show healthy like that also we can use for this kind of data. Okay, and if you are using a NLP algorithm, NLP methods for the text pre-processing, that time also we can use this ANN, RNN, and CNN algorithm. It is based on what we have given in your midsum report. Okay.